Welcome to the motherfucking vlog.
Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog, season 3.
Welcome to the vlog.
Monday started off pretty normal. I just took my bike right over to George's house and we went to the gym together, and then I ended up at work. My helmet dented my face again, and this was a pretty productive day, and before I knew it I was eating lunch and kind of just finishing everything off. On the way home I stopped over at Molly's and we went home together for pizza.
I have to see this.
Everyone has to see it.
Pizza we had this week was really tasty and we just enjoyed the family time.
Another chill day. Honestly, just ready to go to bed. Tomorrow I have a couple meetings at work, and I have another meeting I have to prep for on Wednesday that I have to do a lot of stuff for. So honestly, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed by all the stuff that I have to do, but it's okay. I have all of tomorrow to do it, and I'm sure it'll be okay.
Off to the gym again with George, and then I headed off to work, and I had another productive day, but it was a little bit more boring because I just worked on PowerPoint all day. But finally I got to go home and meet up with Turner, and it was Ruth's birthday, so we went to the eatery to all celebrate a little bit.
Yes, cheese. Saffron. No! You're the only one drinking!
No!
Does not smell good.
It's not supposed to. It's not your technique.
Wednesday I just did a little bit of a workout at my own gym, and then Turner drove me to work, which I was very grateful for, and I just had another big PowerPoint day. And it wasn't super fun, but during lunch I took a walk and I met a couple cats, which was really cute. Like, look how sweet they are. There's actually 2 of them that looked exactly the same. Since I got driven to work and I wasn't down to pay for transit, I actually walked home and I met another cat who was equally as adorable. This guy was so friendly. Like, look how cute. I had dinner with my grandparents, which was of course really great, and just chilled at their house for a little bit afterwards.
I had a pretty productive work day. I have to prepare this PowerPoint. There's a long version that includes every question in a survey, and then there's also going to be a condensed version that summarizes the results. I finished the long version today, which feels very good, and I had a meeting with the people that I'm doing it for, and it was very positively received. So I'm just feeling good about work, and I don't love creating PowerPoints, but to have that positive reinforcement felt really good. And dinner with my grandparents was nice as usual. Feeling good. I have to say, working all day at an office feels draining in a different way that school all day or even working from home all day does. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a different type of mental tax. I also found out that we get next Monday off of work, which is nice.
Thursday was a little bit better. I kind of was finishing up a lot of the PowerPoint stuff that I had for this one project and got to work on a bit of another thing. So the day was pretty interesting. I took a walk during my lunch break, and before I knew it, it was time for me to go home, and I did a little bit of driving, which was stressful.
And I'm not gonna say that driving went horrible because that would be very hyperbolic, but I can't say that I enjoyed it. It's frustrating because I've definitely regressed in the 2 months that I haven't really practiced, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is try my best to kind of get back into it before my test on the 26th. And, if I fail this test, then I just have to wait another month. If I fail it, and I just try again. It's not the end of the world.
Had a chill night, just had dinner and watched some YouTube.
Very early, but I'm calling it a day. I'm just gonna go to sleep and rest up because I actually was looking at my calendar and I have a whole lot of plans this weekend, so might as well get a good sleep while I can.
Oh my gosh, we're finally at Friday. I sound like an old fart when I say that, but anyways, I had a good day at work. Lunch came quickly, and me and Molly actually got together to eat since she's so close to me, and it was really nice to have a nice little lunch hour with her. We went to Delina and got some Earl Grey, and we also went to Michael's afterwards to get some threads for my grandmother. It was just a really nice time hanging out with her, and I basically just did some work, and then it was time for me to finally go home.
Hey everyone, story time while I get ready. Work was good. Honestly, like, it was just a Friday. It was pretty chill. I didn't have any meetings. I just worked on this one project that I kind of had to put off because of other priorities that came up. And yes, I'm already getting like different stuff coming up at once. So it's a bit overwhelming, but I feel happy to be needed. What my story time is really about is literally I'm about to leave for work and I'm just kind of taking a second to decompress. I like go on Instagram, and you know when you like go on a rabbit hole of like look at someone's account and then you look at the people that are tagged in the account and then you come across their account and they have a VSCO link. And I've been recently getting into VSCO. I've just liked posting like random pictures that I wouldn't put on Instagram and I wouldn't want to like spam people who follow me with, but it's just been nice for myself. And I'm going on this random person's VSCO and I accidentally reblog one of her posts. I literally got sent into an anxiety frenzy. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? How did I accidentally fucking reblog this random person? Like, it's like only 1 degree of separation basically. So I start freaking the fuck out. So then I'm like, do I have to delete my entire VSCO account? I considered it, but then I thought, okay, maybe if I like spam my account with just like landscape photos and just like general things of like that are pictures not of me, maybe I can like actually get away with this. So that's exactly what I did, and I don't think it looks like my account anymore. It's also like my VSCO account isn't under my name, so that's also a saving grace. And I kind of just like hope that people don't get like sent notifications. And obviously like I'm kind of outing myself by like talking about it on a vlog, but like nobody watches this, so technically this is fine. Anyway, that's my little embarrassing thing. We all stalk people on social media, right? It's not too embarrassing, right? I think it'll be a fun night going out with the girlies, and we will be going out, and your girl has to save a bit of money. So I have like just the tiniest amount of tequila left. Oh, it stinks. Just put it hoping. That's actually a lot. I don't know if I should drink this. It's Friday. I love. This is like a horrible idea. I don't know. That's horrible. I don't know if I got that first sip on camera, but that is rancid. That is just straight up disgusting. Okay. What do I need to do? I don't know if I'll drink all of this, honestly. This is, quite frankly, one of the worst things I've ever made. I've literally had one sip and I'm like, I'm done. I'm not drinking ever again. Like, this is it. I'm just gonna like keep on adding soda water after every sip. That sip was better, but I think it's because all the water was at the top. I got through this much, and that's including like taking sips and then refilling it. I don't know how much I drank. I need to go, so I'm gonna get my shit together, maybe take 1 or 2 more sips, but honestly, I'm happy to say bye to this little glass of evil.
We went off to the pawn shop and we got free drinks from the restaurant, which I'll explain later, and then we were off to the Yale afterwards. Yeah, it was a really good night, I think, other than this one thing that happened, but yeah.
Literally just 2 a.m. now, and I am home and happy. I had a really good night, except for one little blip, which I think I'll explain tomorrow because I'm feeling a little sleepy, but other than that, it was good. I'm excited to be able to sleep in tonight. A really chill day tomorrow, not really doing much, mainly just focusing on drinking a ton of water tonight and having a good sleep. Good morning. I'm feeling okay. Barely any hangover. Drinking a bit of water, and it's really sunny today, so I'm probably gonna walk around the park and listen to my audiobook. So this is the fun little blip in our night last night. So we go get stamped at the Yale because girls get in for free on Fridays before 9, so we go get stamped, and then we're like, okay, what are we gonna do while we wait for it to kind of get busier? So we're like, oh, let's go find a bar. I think one of us suggested like going to pawn shop. We go there and they're like, okay, well, the only table that we have is outside. So we're like, yeah, that's totally fine. It's not raining. I think we've been there for like 20 minutes when this happens, but this man walks by and like smacks Nicole across the head. And like when it happened, we were all like, in shock. It was really unsettling and uncomfortable, obviously very upsetting for her, and upsetting as her friend to like watch that happen to someone you really care about. It just like left a bad taste in all of our mouths for a little bit. We did get free drinks from the pawn shop. They came to talk to us and made sure we were all okay. Remembering it today, I'm just like, wow, that was really, really whack. So yeah,
I went for my walk around Stanley Park, which ended up being 10 kilometers, and it was such a beautiful day, and I'm listening to the audiobook The Last Mrs. Parrish, and I was really getting into it on this walk. I had lunch with my grandparents, which was really great, and then me and George hung out in the afternoon. He was wanting to go to Mintage, and I also did some shopping. We went to Muji, and then we went to the Greenhorn Half Cafe to get a latte together and just talk and catch up a little bit. I know we see each other every day, but it's always great to hang out. Then I had dinner and met up with the girls because we were going to a Taylor Swift event at the Roxy.
it is very early. Okay, not very, but it's like 11:25, but I am so happy to be home and I'm basically just really sleepy. I'm feeling pretty happy because I had one drink, so I'm not going to be hungover. And also, fun fact, I walked 41,000 steps today, so that's I think equivalent to 30 kilometers. Very tired and my feet hurt, so I am just so excited to be in bed and to just sloth away. I have had the best sleep last night. It was just so relaxing.
Ruth and I met at Reflections for her birthday brunch, and it was a super nice restaurant, and we just enjoyed our meal together. It was really fun, and then we did a little bit of shopping before I came home and did some meal prep and editing. After relaxing for a little bit, it was time for me to head out for Ruth's birthday party. We went to Party Putt first, and they basically have mini golf inside a bar, and they have like, I think it's 18 holes. It's like a really fun activity to do with friends, I would say. I love doing an activity, and I think like you could easily just do this. You don't even need to drink, you know what I mean? Like a lot of activities are kind of surrounded about drinking alcohol, and like I love a good drink and like I love having fun, but it was nice to do this, and it was just like a good activity to do with friends, you know what I mean? And they also had like this machine where you were trying to like punch the ball as hard as you can, which was also very fun. After the party part was over, we headed over to Goodco to continue the hangout and the party, and Ruth had the most delicious cake from Traffic. It was a lavender lemon cake, so delicious.
Now, do we wait for tequila? Like, you gotta do it. Sorry, really.
Ruth was treated to some shots while she was there. Happy birthday. And yeah, it was just a really good hangout, I would say. Once the night was over, I walked on home.
Hello, I am home. I had a great time with Ruth tonight and everybody who was there. I have like gone out a lot this weekend. I really only got like pretty drunk on Friday. The rest of the nights I've been pretty responsible and tame. Not pretty, like really responsible and tame. I still am feeling like kind of tired. I've also been avoiding taking the bus because I don't have a U-Pass anymore. I don't know if I mentioned this, but every time I've been going to downtown, I've been walking. It's a lot of steps, which is obviously good for me, but my feet are tired, especially after yesterday, so I don't really have anything too exciting to say to end off this vlog. I'm feeling happy and content. I'm actually really looking forward to the next week. It's nice to be a little bit more relaxed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.